Perez. Wilton makes a run ahead of him. Bergkamp suddenly changed pace through the centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. The move, and then this, which left Dabizas totally stranded.
Hello and welcome to a Bergkamp Wonderland. We are all Gooners. We're here to talk loans. There is 20 of them. 20 players are currently out on loan. That is, I think, in all the years I've been keeping an eye on the loans, the most number of players that have ever gone out on loan at one time. And, well, our Josh seems to think that they're going to mess in my system come the transfer window, that some more are going to go out on loan, probably the ones that we can't actually sell. That's a shame. Right, so the first player that we're going to go to is, I'm doing tweets and I'm doing things all at the same time. I'm going to start off in England. I can do it in any order that you want. So, you're like, oh, I think there's somebody there. Who's there? Formerly Noza. How are you doing, Treacle? Lovely. I didn't think anybody would turn up for this. Need to add Pepe soon. Yeah, that'll be another one. Off to Nice to play with the Welsh wonder that is Aaron Ramsey. So I nearly forgot to go and add players' pictures to this. So the first, I'm using last week's pictures because I spent 2 hours organising my. In fact, I'll add a little overlay and I'll show you my. This will be of no use to. No, I won't show you because it's not there. Is it there? No, it's not there. I had a lovely picture of all of my bookmarks that I spent 2 hours today doing, trying to organise it all. So the first player, Auston, Trusty. He played one game this week. Last Tuesday, he's played 2 games. Last Tuesday, Birmingham won, Watford won. He played on the left side of a back three, and he got a rating of 6.46. And at the weekend, they played and lost at home 1-0 to Wigan. And again, he played in a back three on the left-hand side, got a rating of 6.94. Wigan in that game were down to 10 men after 10 minutes, and they couldn't still manage to beat them. At the moment, Birmingham City are 19 out of 24 teams after 5 games. Other info, he has played 90 minutes in both games that they played in the last week, and he has played every single minute of all 7 games that Birmingham have played in this season. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Jim Eves. Hello, Jim. How you doing? Next player on my list to go and do is Harry Clarke. Not much to say here because he got injured playing, I think it was in the League Cup a few weeks ago. He's missed 3 games now, and Stoke are 21st after 5 games of the season. So that's a bit sad. Another player of ours I think might have an injury is the future Arsenal legend, Charlie Patino. Blackpool played at QPR last Tuesday and beaten them 1-0. And he started the game. He played in central midfield. He got a rating of 6.65, and he came off it said the 46th minute. I'll imagine that is the second half, isn't it? So he came off at half time when they were 1-0 up, and then Blackpool went to Burnley on Saturday and drew 3-3, and he wasn't in the squad. So maybe that's 2 players who got out on loan that are now injured. We have a new player out on loan. Wish me luck with this name. We got him from Feyenoord a couple of years ago. Salah Eddin Oulad Mhand. What if I got that right? That would be a miracle. We've sent him on loan, as you can see from the photo there. He's still in his Arsenal kit, but he's on loan to Hull City. He only joined them today. Hull are currently 6th in the Championship. That's a decent loan for that bloke. He is a really decent player. Apparently, we're paying him 3 and a bit grand a week. Well, I suppose you have to do that to get him away from Feyenoord in the first place. Another player that has gone out on loan. This kid is something special. He's only 18 years old. Our right back, Brooke Norton-Cuffy. He's gone and joined Rotherham United in the Championship on loan. Not played a game yet because he only signed for them yesterday. I'm sure there are games going on at the moment, but obviously I can't go and tell you what the results of those are, because if they did, I'd go and put money on all of them, even though I don't bet, and I'd make a fortune. He is at Rotherham. They're 13th after 4 games, which is pretty decent for Rotherham because they're not really a big side. The next one to go and do is... I've moved these around a bit. It's Tyreece. Where's a picture of Tyreece? Where's it gone? Oh dear. I've lost it. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that, Tyreece. He's at Ipswich. Oh, that is very sad because he's at Ipswich at the moment. And they played last Tuesday. They went to Burton Albion and beat them 1-0. He came on for the last 18 minutes, played up front, got a rating of 6.21. And then a big day for Tyreece on Saturday. Ipswich went to Shrewsbury Town, smashed them 3-0. He scored the first goal, his first goal of the season, and he got a rating of 7.1. Ipswich Town are currently top of League One. Just be one place ahead of the mighty Peterborough United. Come on, the posh. That's his first goal of the season. That's quite annoying. I was going through them all. I think I must have deleted it when I was moving them around. Because the next one I've got, I have a picture of this young man, is Mazid. And he is at Crawley Town, who are in League Two. And they lost on last Tuesday. They lost 3-2 at home to Northampton Town. He played on the right-hand side of a back three, got a rating of 6.39. And then on Saturday, Wimbledon came to Crawley Town, beat them 2-0. And this time, he played in left midfield in a midfield four. So he got a rating of 6.43. Crawley Town are currently 23 out of 24th in that league. And he played 90 minutes of both games. Oh, we've got some more people in the chat. I'm going to say hello to you. Where are we up to? FTL Gooner Craig. Danny, my friend. Greetings from Florida. We've got a fly in my house at the moment. It's getting right on my nerves. Rudy is there. Howdy doody, Rudy. Noser says, is it me or is Charlie Patino can sometimes look like Charles Leclerc? Leclerc, the Monaco man from Ferrari. I think he does a little bit. Anyone got any questions about the players out on loan? I'll do my very best to answer them off the cuff because you're probably going to give me a question that I haven't got the answer written down. So hopefully I will know. Tyreece, yes, he did, Rudy. I'm catching up with this because you put that 2 minutes ago before I'd said it. BX Gunner is there. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? So the next player that I'm going to have to go and do is, I made that sound like it's a chore. It's not a chore at all. I enjoy this. I spent 3 hours doing this today. 3 hours. Oh. Normally, it should only take me half an hour, but I was reorganising all my bookmarks so they're easier to get to. So we're on to Arthur and Okonkwo. Where's your picture? There it is. I'll probably find Tyreece's one later on. Moved it around somewhere. Anyway, never mind. Arthur, I've always raved about this kid. He is absolutely brilliant. He is on loan at Crewe Alexandra in League Two, 4th tier of English football. They were at home to Sutton. I did an R there. I hate that. It was at home to Sutton United on last Tuesday. Beat them 1-0. He was in goal, obviously. He got a rating of 8.02 and man of the match. This kid, bloke, man, gentleman, is far too good for League Two. And then on Saturday, it was Crewe Alexandra 2, Northampton Town 2. He got a rating of 6.69. Crewe are 7th in League Two, and he has played 6 games for them, kept 2 clean sheets, and let in 10 goals. Very excited about this bloke. He's got a good future. Another new player gone out on loan, Tom Smith. He had a loan last season. I don't really think he's going to make it at Arsenal. He was on a conference team last season. He is 20 years old. He's gone on loan to Bromley. Is it Bromley? They've got a name after Bromley? I don't know. Is it Bromley Town, Bromley City? I think his badge says Bromley Football Club. There's no other bits then. And they are in the conference, and he joined them yesterday. And I forgot to look where they are. Does anybody care where they are in the conference? I can go and find out. I'll go down to football. I'll go to Loan Watch. And I'll go to Tom Smith. And that isn't going to do it, is it? Oh, no. Don't go away. I'm going to go and find out where they are. Just talk amongst yourselves. It might take a little while. National League Premier. I still call it the conference. Crawley are... Is it Crawley? Bromley. Did I say he's at Bromley? He is at Bromley. So I couldn't find Crawley. Wrong league. They're 9th, and they've played 4, 1-2, drawn 1, lost 1, scored 3, conceded 3, and they won their last 2 games. So that's a half-decent move for the young man. Good. Not sure how well he'll do there because, he didn't really do much last time he was on loan anywhere. And... there we go. So, is he off my screen? Get him off my screen. Got some more comments. Here we go. At least I haven't clicked end broadcast yet. You've got to look at the bright side. Fred is there. I'm hearing good things about Lino's Sousa. Should I know who that is? Sousa? Lino? Anyway, Divian says, how is his distribution, the goalkeeper? I'm going to say brilliant. I've got no idea. I'm making it up. Nobody minds. So the next player I'm going to go and do is we did Tom Smith, Ovie. I think he's another goalkeeper, is he? Yeah, he's another goalkeeper. On loan at Chelmsford City. He's only 19 years old. In the National League South, 6th tier of English football. Slough 2, Chelmsford City 0. 2. No, put that again. Slough 0, Chelmsford 2. Played in goal, kept a clean sheet. Not too bad. That was last Tuesday. And at the weekend, Chelmsford City 3, Weymouth 1. So Chelmsford are now 4th after 3 games, and they've got a game in hand. And he has played every game in goal, all 3 of them, and they haven't lost a game yet. Turning out to be a decent loan for the young man. Now on to Pablo Mari. Why have I got Pablo Mari there? I'm sure it should be the 2 lads. I haven't got the pictures of the lads on loan either. Anyway, it's not Pablo Mari. Forget about that. It is going to be Ryan on loan. I'm not going to say his surname. On loan at Kilmarnock, Scottish Premier League. They played at the weekend. They were away at Ross County and they lost 1-0. I didn't check my photos, did I? Don't know why I've done that. And some have disappeared. Josh, have you been deleting my pictures when you hosted the show the other day? I'll find out. Anyway, so Kilmarnock lost on Saturday. He played in the right midfield of 5. He's also a right back. Got a rating of 6.48. And Kilmarnock are currently rock bottom of the Scottish Championship. The next player is Alex Kirk. He's at Ayr United. They went to Cove Rangers, beat them 2-1. He's a 19-year-old centre-back. They played on Saturday, and now they are top of the Championship, and they win that, and they go up to the Premier League. And I don't know if they've ever been in the Scottish Premier League. He has started 3 games, came on as sub for 1, and not played in the other 4. Now we're off to sunny Italy with Monza. Pablo Mari, he's went there. They have just got promoted to Serie A for the first time in years. They went to Napoli on Sunday and got smashed 4-0. He didn't play. Transfer Market says he's got an abominable. His abominable snowman has got a domino injury. And they are rock bottom after 2 games with no points. That is sad. Now we've got our Mexican on loan. He is in the 2nd tier of Spanish football. Rio Oviedo is an 18-year-old midfielder. Rio Oviedo 1, CD Leganes. Don't tell me if I got that wrong. 0 on Sunday. He played in a front as a support striker in the front 2, and he came off after 75 minutes. And they are 11th in the league after 2 games, and he's played 2 games for them this season. Now we're going to go and move on to some of the glory moves. Nuno, Tavares, last week's picture. I love that kit. And Marseille were at home to Nantes, beat them 2-1 on last Saturday. It says Saturday. I'm sure I'll find that was a Sunday. I've misdone that. He played the left midfield of a midfield 4, got a 6.82 rating and played the whole game. And Marseille are now third after 3 league games. And in that game, Guendouzi and a certain Alexis Sanchez, who's just signed for Marseille, started the game. I think Sanchez came off after about 70-odd minutes, I think I read. And Kolasinac came on as a sub. And I think it said Nuno played the entire game, which is brilliant. Another glory move, again, in the French Ligue 1. Florian Balagan, 21 years old, is on loan at Stade de Reims. I don't know. They went to Strasbourg and drew 1-1 on Sunday. He played up front, got a rating of 7.71. This boy is something special. They are now 19th out of 20, but he's scored 3 goals in 3 games. And a goal, and I think the stat was he's the first player to score in the opening 3 games of a league season for Reims since some bloke back in 1975 before football existed. So that is brilliant. He's had a hell of a loan there. Got a couple of comments. Pablo Mari says, Divian, do we care? Are we worried that we'd get relegated? That they'd get relegated and he comes back? I think he isn't going to play for Arsenal again. It'll be some kind of deal where we'll let him go. I think part of the deal was if they get... I think I see what you mean now. Because it is reported that they have to sign him if they stay up. Much like Mavropanos when he was Stuttgart. Stuttgart staved up, so they had to buy him for bugger all. And then Divian also says, Arsenal lads have generally been great in the French league. Chris must be proud. Go listen to French Football Weekly podcast. Chris is on there. and they were talking about all that kind of stuff. Sai is there. Sai, who do you want out at ABW at the moment? Let me know and I'll highlight it. Rudy says, yeah, I'm worried about Mari coming back. He's a good player. There's nothing wrong with him. The only thing wrong with him is he's on 85 grand a week. That is a lot wrong. So we are now down to Omar Wreckick, who is Rekik. I think that's how you say his name. That's him on the left there with the nice hair. He's on loan at Sparta Rotterdam. He's 23 years old. He is a Tunisian international. Sparta went to Ajax and lost 1-0. He was an unused sub. He's only played one game this season. And Sparta are currently 14th out of 18. Our Dutch boys, our players on loan in Holland aren't doing that great. Mika Biereth, 19 years old, is on loan to Walwick in the Dutch first tier. They had Feyenoord come see them at the weekend, and he wasn't in the squad, hasn't played a game for them yet. And they are 13th out of 18 teams. I need to go and find out if Rekik, Biereth, and Molla, which I'll come to in a minute, are playing for the young teams, because they also... I think their reserve teams play in the second and third tier of Dutch football, apart from Den Bosch, where is Nikolaj Molla is there at the moment. He hasn't played a game for them yet this season. They're 15th in the second tier of Dutch football. Den Bosch was smashed 3-0 at home by Roda last Friday. So he hasn't played a game yet. But a player who is playing is Alex Runner, the Gunner Runnerson. He's 27 years old. He's taken the 13 shirt, and he's gone to Turkey to play for... I've gone and put here Sivasspor. That's not who he's played for at all, is it? It's Alanyaspor. So in my notes, I've put Sivasspor 1, Sivasspor 1. No, that's not right at all. This is what happens when you cut and paste stuff. He's on loan at Alanyaspor. I've probably made a mess of that. Who drew 1-1 with Sivasspor. Home or away? I've got no idea. He played in goal. He got a 6.7 rating. His team are currently 11th out of 19 teams. It's not bad considering that's his first competitive game since the 13th of June 2022 when he played in goal for Iceland in a 2-2 draw with Israel. So I think there you go, people. 17 minutes. I removed the waffle, I've got on with it, and I've beaten the 27 minutes that it took last time. Rudy says, we did that one. Ryan, hello, Treacle. He's there. Evening, everybody. Sai says, thanks to Arsenal, I'm in a good mood. Hashtag everybody in. That is the first time Sai's ever done that, people. Make the most of it until the weekend. Well, we are playing Fulham. We're going to smash them. Formerly knows question, Mari or Maguire, who is worse? Well, I'd say Maguire's worse because he's costing them probably 250, 300 grand a week or some crazy amount of money. Noza says, who is worse? I know what you meant. I got it. Rudy says both are worst. And Rudy says Maguire. I think he changed his mind quite quickly there. There's only 16 if you're watching. I didn't think anybody would turn up for this. It now says a 17. Sai says Maguire was okay at Leicester City. Not sure what United did to him. Fulham are no pushovers. Well, there's going to be goals. We know there's going to be goals. My camera's moved. I was doing something earlier and I knocked the table. I couldn't be able to try and reach the camera because I'm old and fat and useless. Well, I'm not useless, but I'm saying that just for comic effect. Avon has turned up 18 minutes late. Show's nearly done, Avon. I got on with it. Noza says Mitrovic is a danger man. Yes, tomorrow night's podcast is going to be Chris and Josh and John and I think Carl. Or Carl and maybe John if John turns up, if John isn't tied up in someone's dungeon, which is more likely than you actually believe. Sai says, does chat love goals or clean sheets? Well, we know what Ramsdale likes. Ramsdale likes clean sheets. Personally, I like goals. The more goals, the better. I'd rather a 4-2 than a 1-0. Avon says, was walking the mammal. Woof. Noza has now put Carpenter out. There you go. Rudy. Was it Rudy? No, Sai. Sai usually likes a hashtag. Noza has been very strict over the years. It's only ever Carpenter out, which is good. Sai says I prefer a clean sheet. Divion likes both goals and a clean sheet. Well, that's the ideal way to do it. Noza says goals and a clean sheet. So, as I was saying, podcast tomorrow. I think they're doing it at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'm moonlighting tomorrow. Avon's coming with a Carpenter out. Oh dear. I am doing on Guns and Yellow Ribbons with Fergus and maybe Trev. Hopefully Trevor's going to be there. So I'll be doing that while ABW are doing their own podcast. They don't need me anymore. And then for the game at the weekend, what time is kickoff? Hopefully it's going to be a later one. 5:30, just like the Bournemouth one was. So our preview show will be on Saturday at 4:00 until about 4:35. Then the post-game show will start, I think it's 7:00. The last one started. And then midweek, we have our first midweek game on the 31st of August. The day before the transfer window closes. That'll be a busy day. I might even do a transfer day pod. The last one was 8 hours. I think I can do this one in 8 minutes because I don't think much is going to happen. So there you go, people. It's been 20 minutes. That's more than enough. Done all the Lone Watch. Sai says, I've started listening to Arsenal Vision on your recommendation. It's pretty good. They are a lovely bunch of lads. Thanks for that. And Mike has turned up. I don't know why you're here. Is this considered a solo Wednesday roast? No, it's not your oath. Get back to putting all your editing, all your 500-hour extravaganza, putting all of the videos on YouTube. You're making me waffle, people. I was hoping to bang this out in under 20 minutes. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It could be in a Tuesday, Mike. I don't know. One of my lights went and there's a fly in the house, so I've got to go and hunt it before it gets too dark. Right, that was the end of the show. We will see you. Well, I won't see you. You'll see the rest of ABW tomorrow at about 7:30, maybe 8:00. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you later. Goodbye.
As soon as I scored that goal, I was fucking livid. Get down, dog. Splendid business.
He nearly caught the bloody thing. What are you talking about?
So I was just eating a full quiche. Well, you don't often see them at Ibs, so when you see them in the supermarket, they need to be swagged, microwaved immediately, and get the brown sauce on and bosh, Bob's your uncle.
Never in doubt.